The Long Walk. This is, of course, based on the Stephen King novel. It envisions a future America that is dealing with, limited resources. It's much like the world of the Hunger Games. So we are told. And they
69.
gather one representative from each state, and they will receive a huge cash prize if they can survive the long walk. So we have one young man from each state is selected. They volunteer and then are selected to go on a walk. Whoever is the last person walking wins. However, if you stop walking for a certain period, you will be eliminated. This is Stephen King wrote the original novel. It's very much in the vein of Hunger Games. And whatever you think of Stephen King, I know he's currently he's a controversial figure. He says a lot of things. He's not the reason this movie is not so satisfying. Let me get into it. The cast is Cooper Hoffman plays Raymond Garrity. He's along with a cast of other characters, young men. Some choose to work together. Others are kind of on their own rogues. David Johnson plays Peter McVries, Ben Wang, Hank Olson. And Mark Hamill is the major. He is in a roving troop in a tank, guys with machine guns following the group, because if someone should falter and not keep up and fall under, I believe it's 3 miles an hour, they will be eliminated from the game. It's walking for an hour and 48 minutes. That's the running time of the movie. There's a quick setup. The games begin, and they are walking the entire time. It reminds me of some recent games I played where, some games have been criticized recently as being walking simulators. They walk a lot in this movie. They walk the entire movie. The concept for this film really is born from, actually Hunger Games came later, so it borrowed from this, whatever you could say. Hunger Games did it better. The rules were very clear. The drama, you get to know fewer characters, you get to know them in different settings, and the world building. They don't show in the world of The Long Walk, they don't show the world. You see Raymond's mother, played by Judy Greer, at the beginning of the movie, but you don't really get the sense that, how are people reacting in other states? Are they, cheering people on? What is the current political state? Is there limited resources? It's like everyone is very poor. The world is, the world of America, this version of America is fractured. And I saw the movie with a good friend who's a fan of the book, loved the book, did not like this film. I'll just say it comes to an obvious end. I won't give it away, of course.
But you could probably figure it out.
You can figure it out for yourself when you see it. I have not read the book, so I can't compare it to the book, but I can compare it to similar movies, and this one falls far short. I see it's getting a lot of good reviews. It won't get one from me. I feel like it just didn't do the world building. I didn't believe a lot of these. The problem is it starts with 50 characters. So a lot of these characters die you don't care about. In Hunger Games did the concept better and the world building better. This film needed more world building, more stakes, and maybe they followed kind of one group, and that, you know what's going to happen. And I expected it to be more. And also, I'll say this, the look of the film is dull. It's like they shot the movie with the sky overcast for the whole movie. Not entirely, of course, but it looked very drab. It's this desaturation. It's like to show that the world is bleak. The colors in the movie are bleak. And yes, it just makes it boring. And we don't get any sense of like, well, how are people? Are they like rooting for people? Do we see the family of, say, Hank Olsen, one of the characters played by Ben Wang? Do we see his family rooting for him? We see their reaction to the outcome of the race for him. So it's not even going to get a bare recommend for me. I can't recommend the film. There are better movies that talk about class disparity, dystopian America. This one is not it. Colossal disappointment. Where Stephen King has had some other films this year I thought that were actually very good.
But you know what the best walking movie is? It's Stand By Me. It's Stand By Me.
Yes, Stand By Me did it better, but it's a very different concept. Anyways, can't recommend The Long Walk. Disappointment. And you make your own choice. I can't recommend it. Yeah. Let's go to comments.
I was going to ask you, but because Stand By Me, it is a walking movie, but it's about the relationships between the main characters, the four main characters.
Yes.
I mean, I assume that's what they were attempting to do here, is that you find yourself engaged with these characters and not wanting to die. But it sounds like there's too many characters and that they didn't do a good job of doing that.
I'm told the novel is amazing. And from a friend who I trust who read the novel, this is not nearly as good as the novel. So
did you say why in any way, or like why was the novel better?
The world building is better in the novel.
Okay.
And it's riveting.
Okay. So you understand you understand the context of why this is happening.
Exactly.